let's move on to something a little sillier, because every time we talk about creationist Ken Ham, something silly does pop up. He, of course, created the Creationist Museum, sort of like a god type of thing that he did over there. And basically, he wants to end our space program because aliens are going to hell. Yeah, we've got some quotes. Here we go. I'm shocked at the countless hundreds of millions of dollars that have been spent over the years in the desperate and fruitless search for extraterrestrial life. Secularists are desperate to find life in outer space as part of their rebellion against God and a desperate attempt to supposedly prove evolution. Life did not evolve, but was specially created by God, as Genesis clearly teaches. Christians shouldn't expect alien life to be cropping up across the universe. Now, the Bible doesn't say there is or is not animal or plant life in outer space. I certainly suspect not. You see, the Bible makes it clear that Adam's sin affected the whole universe. This means that any aliens would also be affected by Adam's sin, but because they are not Adam's descendants, they can't have salvation. And finally, Jesus did not become the God Klingon or the God Martian. Only descendants of Adam can be saved. God's Son remains God-man as our savior.
Oh, he's scared.
Oh, lordy, lordy,
He's afraid.
there's a lot to work with there.
Yes, there is.
Where should we start? Ken Ham, we have to talk about him because these things are so nuts.
Yeah, they are nuts. And I'm glad that we do talk about him, because it's important to really elaborate and emphasize the stupidity of people that believe the things that this person believes.
Yeah.
He's afraid of knowledge. He's afraid of information. That's what this all really boils down to, right? So he wants to stop space programs because he doesn't want people to have a better understanding of the universe around us. I mean, it goes against what he believes. Science is precisely what goes against creationism. It proves creationism wrong time and time again. So this is basically him saying, stop the science, stop the exploration, stop learning more about what's happening around us, because all of a sudden it's questioning my identity and it's putting everything in jeopardy, right? And he doesn't like that. That's what this is about.
What do you make of with people that have the beard with no mustache? Can we put that picture up
This
of him
conversation's
again?
happening.
Yeah, the beard but no mustache. Always seems odd to me. I feel like we can learn a little something about him just from that. What do you think?
I'm so unattracted to him that was the least of my concerns with his physical appearance. But do most guys do the beard mustache combination?
Generally, you're going to see a beard and a mustache is one, right? Look at JR. What's going on there? You got a goatee.
He's got that stash going.
You got a goatee.
I've done it before, just in joking, you know.
You've done the beard with no mustache.
But not in public.
It's
one of those things you cut and you go, oh yeah, I look crazy. You cut the rest of it off.
But to your actual point there, doesn't he strike me? It seems like he's becoming sort of like a rat that's trapped. Like he keeps losing these arguments. You know, he did the debate with Bill Nye, the science guy, of course, and it's like, and he's so obviously lost, and it was just so ridiculous. So now he just kind of keeps throwing out more and more crazy things that can never be proven or disproven, but you just keep throwing out, playing to the base just to kind of stay relevant.
Yeah, his debate with Bill Nye was actually fascinating because all he could really go back to was, well, this is what I believe because that's what the Bible tells me. And so, you know, going back to our discussion of whether or not it makes sense to discuss him, I think that this story is important because it highlights their fear of knowledge and information, their fear of science. But after this, I'm done with Ken Ham. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, as Cenk would say. He's a waste of time. He's not a reasonable individual who believes in logic and evidence. He rejects evidence that's presented to him because it questions his identity. And he doesn't want to have his identity questioned. He wants to believe in this Looney Tunes creationist theory, and as a result, he's going to sound crazy every single time he opens his mouth.
You know what's funny? Even the verbiage that he uses shows you how desperate he is. So saying God Klingon or God Martian, it's like he's just trying to grasp at anything that's left to kind of make a point. And I don't even know that he believes it. That's what I started to think. Like at this point, he doesn't really believe it, but he is running an amusement park, and I'm sure he's got some T-shirt sales. And it's like you got to keep selling the merchandise.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, people, religion is a big business.